study Mobbin, this is something that's completely different, taking it to another level.
The way of living, I think about dance every day.
It's just good to have a good crowd with you that gives support.
Crowd reaction was the oohs and the ahs and the screams and the yells.
It's a great outlet for dancers to be seen.
I never thought I would be a part of something like this.
Dance music, a genre that has taken the world by storm. From the disco era of the 70s to the electronic music scene of today, one major component has stayed the same: the beat. Welcome back to Steady Mobbin, the flash mob show that can turn up anywhere. Today, we're getting our party on with two of the most iconic genres of club dance music, disco and EDM. Party dancing stays alive, encouraging a time of unity and gathering on the dance floor. The Steady Mobbin crew targets two locations to flash mob. We use our indoor voices as we head to the Last Bookstore in downtown LA. Then we flip it up and head to the entertainment hotspot, Universal City Walk. Dance styles we'll be featuring today are disco dancing and shuffling. Now we're off to rehearsal at the Brockus Project Studios, where our choreographer SuzE Q gets the party started with the dancers.
Hey, my name's SuzE Q, back with another episode of Steady Mobbin. Say your name, and then say whatever comes to you about disco.
High energy and lots of interaction between people.
I think of platform shoes.
Disco to me is late nights, early mornings, sweating on the dance floor.
I think of Beyonce. I know that sounds like really crazy, but I think of Beyonce.
It's just really fun. It's really fun, and people get to have partners and do lifts, and it's not excessively challenging as far as choreography goes. So people really get to have fun and just have a really good time and party, because that's what these dances are all about. These dances are about that party culture, that club culture, coming together and having a good time.
Disco dancing is a social dance style which demands that people let loose.
My name is Charles Realovit, and I'm from North Carolina. I just moved here 2 months ago. When I think disco, I think like huge disco ball lights, like party everywhere. I can see roller skates, people just having a good time, just a lot of different colors, really flary like clothing, like yeah, just a big party.
Hip thrusting, finger pointing, toe tapping, and freestyling make up disco dancing.
My name is Ashley Rich, and I'm from Portland, Oregon. I think it's definitely evolved over the years and completely transformed into like a social and cultural difference from back then and now. I think it has some of the same elements that it used to, lots of upbeat, fun music.
During the disco era, fashion reached new levels of creative expression with bell-bottoms, platforms, and afros.
I am Zonta. I'm from Northridge, California. I think of fun, good times, all type of good vibes, just all type of lights and cool costumes and things.
Can't get away from Zonta and her afro. It's amazing, and she's such a fun dancer, and that really works for the disco as well.
And it's so cool. When you guys said disco, I said, oh yeah, this is totally me, my little natural look going on, you know.
The Brockus Project Studios founder, Deborah Brockus, talks dance and what it's like to house the steady Mobbin crew rehearsals at her studio.
Disco dancing is very fun. I was doing disco in high school in the high school gym with all of my friends, and we were making it up and having a blast and mixing all sorts of stuff together. Disco will always bring back memories. We had way too much fun. The music is invigorating, and it carries on. We're still doing disco stuff in dance today. I love having Steady Mobbin here. Amazing, great people, and I love the diversity of dance that they're bringing into the studio. Flash mobs are fun. I've done a number of them. They're cool. And it's fun to watch the energy and excitement that dance can do to an entire crowd of kind of like mundane people. They are energized and come to life in the most amazing way.
Enthusiasm, excitement, and anticipation set in as rehearsal 1 finishes and the dancers get ready to boogie down. And now we head to our first target location, the Last Bookstore. The Last Bookstore is one of California's largest independent new and used book and record stores. A flash mob is a seemingly spontaneous dance amidst an unsuspecting crowd.
I didn't know what to think when the flash mob came out. At first, you know, I turned around and I heard the music. After they got going, I started videotaping them. They were really, really good.
Oh man, I was actually looking at this book and all of a sudden all I noticed was people surrounding all over me, and I heard music and I saw dancing.
I thought it was very appropriate for the space that they had, and I thought the dancers were great.
Man, these guys were really talented. It was astonishing what they were doing. It was cool. They were all in sync, and it's
really cool. I'm actually still processing what happened. I was literally sitting right next to someone talking to them casually, and they got up and started dancing.
As soon as I hear the music, I start moving, and there's all these dancers, and I start dancing with them. I actually copy one of them.
You feel like you're part of it. Like I actually felt like I should get up and start dancing, but I was like, I don't know any of this choreography, so I kind of just sat there and watched. But I was texting my friends and obviously taking videos and stuff like that. Like I can't wait to post online that I was a part of it. Like I'm just excited to be part of the magic of Hollywood. You know what I mean? I just moved out here, so this is crazy.
I loved it. Like it was really cool. I wanted to do what they did.
It's an experience that I wish everybody could be a part of. You know, it's nothing that you think. It's like almost going to an amusement park. It's the same thrill you get out of it.
It was really unexpected. I thought that, I was just gonna go read a book today. I feel like that's what most people that go to bookstores assume, that they're just gonna read their book and go on their way. But now I'm gonna be really suspicious when I look at people now.
It's a fun experience, and it's fun to connect with people. And I loved having this experience, and I finally get to do this.
So it's a challenge for us as dancers to just dance in public to people who may not be there for that.
They're great for people who can't maybe afford to come see a dance show. It's just a great way to outreach to a lot of new audiences and people that might not think about dance through their everyday.
Rehearsal 2 begins to get underway for the shuffling routine.
Shuffling is a very young movement, and some of the dancers are not as young, or that's just not their scene, shall we say. It's a specific scene that does the shuffling, and getting the dancers to do this type of dance that not specifically they would do before, but it really kind of expands their vocabulary.
I have done a little shuffling. In high school, we did a dance to Party Rock anthem. We did 4 8 counts, and then we were done.
I think it's great. Our choreographer, SuzE, she's doing a great job teaching us. I feel like right now we're just getting to learn the moves, but I feel like tomorrow we'll perfect it.
Shuffling is a club dance that originated in the 1980s and still thrives today. The dance revolves mostly around the legs and feet doing most of the talking, with fast heel and toe action, typically performed to electronic music.
It's not that the shuffle is a really hard step. It's just kind of a specific step. And when people shuffle freestyle, it doesn't matter what you do. But when you have 26 people doing a shuffling dance, then there becomes choreography, and then it's not only doing the shuffling in the right specific style, but also remembering all of the different patterns of the steps, and that can get a little challenging in getting everybody to move as a unit.
So I did a music video when I graduated from college that was called Shufflin' and Lookin' Dumb, and so I had to learn to shuffle. And it was actually really hard at first, but then, once you got it, it becomes a natural thing, like riding a bike,
Two of the most popular shuffling moves are the T-step and the running man.
SuzE Q's choreography, I really like it. It's a lot of fun. It's very upbeat, you're just moving. It's a lot of fun, and it's gonna be a blast to perform.
I think the biggest challenge I've faced in this episode so far is just the endurance. They're both high energy pieces, so, keeping up, making sure I'm breathing a lot, drinking a lot of water, a lot of coconut water for hydration.
As the second rehearsal ends, the energized dancers are amped and ready to go. And now we head to our second target location, Universal City Walk. Universal City Walk is a hotspot of entertainment for the family and one of LA's most popular tourist attractions, which supplies heavy amounts of foot traffic every day.
Hi, it's Stephanie and Aaron. We're on set here at City Walk. About to hit City Walk with a steady mob and flash mob. Just getting ready for the right time, and it's gonna be exciting.
The shuffling routine has been a lot of fun. It's been a little bit more of a challenge because some of the professional dancers haven't shuffled before. It's really gonna be exciting to see if they can pull it off.
Well, we saw wonderful dancers. It was great to all of a sudden you have a break of your shopping day and everything, and then bam, there's beautiful dancers.
I was just walking by, and then I hear music, and I turn around and I see people dancing, and that is just wow. It made because I'm a singer and I dance myself, so I was just. I don't know, it's out of nowhere.
Oh, it was awesome. It was so enjoyable to watch. It was so cool.
Flash mob is awesome. I love dancing. That's like my career. I love doing it. And, you know, that's their motivation out there. And this is like what the motivation I put in here. And I love dancing. So, you know. There we go. Got it.
I've danced since I was 3 years old. So it's kind of just a part of who I am now and just how I like to express myself.
We're actually shufflers ourselves, so yeah, one of our friends owns the dance studio, so we gather up local shufflers and we invite them to come over and just dance.
Dance has history. It depends on how you see it. It's something very old, but original.
I think it's pretty cool just to like get dance out there and let people see those who may not be really as interested as seeing it, but then they see it and they're like, wow, that's so cool.
Dance is a feeling of rhythm and movement that goes deep down into your soul.
The opportunity to flash mob City Walk is huge. I mean, it's City Walk, universal, like that's amazing.
I mean, dance is, I guess it's my religion in a way, you know? It's the way I connect to something bigger than myself and connect to other people and connect to myself.
Dance means expressing yourself to me. I think it's having a good time and expressing something to somebody without speaking, and it's all about movement and connecting with someone that maybe never even felt something before.
Dance is everything to me. I don't know where I'd be without it, who I'd be without dance.
Whenever I take a dance class, I learn a lesson that I can take somewhere else and apply it to a different part of my life. So dance has really shaped who I am and what I do, what I've learned, and how I think.
I've just gained so much knowledge in these past few days that I think will really stick with me throughout the rest of my life.
I really hope it's just like every week, you know, they see something new, they're inspired, and they're excited about dance and excited about life.
To be able to do it on the level that we were was really amazing. So I'm really excited, I'm really happy about it, and peace.
Both of our target locations were successfully flash mobbed as planned. Celebration, togetherness, and love. Dance music has brought the Steady Mobbin crew together to continue the legacy on the dance floor as the beat goes on. You never know when or where we're gonna flash mob next, so stay tuned to the next episode of Steady Mobbin, only on Dance Network.
Treat every job like it's the biggest job, and that's gonna make you a better dancer.
Steady mobbing,